Okay, good afternoon, IOBA. My name is TC. This is the Awareness Channel. So, a couple of days ago, I came across a clip of Donald Trump talking to some of his black supporters, and he's talking about protecting the black community. He's talking about saving the black community. He wants to put more police in the black community. Well, I'm going to tell y'all how that's fucked up on a couple of different levels. But first, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me, please, and thank you. Now, why as fucked up as this? As any thinking person knows, do not prevent crime. No, they don't. They don't prevent crime. Most of the time, the crime happens and the police get called to the scene after the crime already been committed. You dig me? Police react to crime. They don't prevent crime. Because if a motherfucker want to be a criminal, or if a person wants to be a criminal and do some criminal shit, they're going to do it. And then it's up to the police to figure out who, what, when, all that sort of thing. And it's not up to the police to play judge, jury, and executioner in the streets. And they know that shit too. The police know that they're not supposed to do the shit they do in the black community. So now, he wants to flood the fucking black community with a bunch of new cops because he said we asked him to do it. No, the fuck we didn't. No, the fuck we did not ask Donald Trump to put more cops in the black community. We did not ask Donald Trump to occupy our community because when the cops come to the black community, that's what they do. They act like an occupying force. They don't act like they're there to protect anyone. They act like they're there to control and arrest and apprehend and beat up and kill black people. That's what they act like they're there for. We, black people, the ones he kept, black Americans, the ones that he cannot deport. I told y'all before, he had a plan for the black people he can't deport. This is part of it. Bring more police in our communities, militarize them to keep us under control. And that's what this thing about having more police in the black community is really for. To control the black people that he can't put out the country. You dig me? So, and the result of that is more police killings of black people. Because, they already think that they can just shoot us down in the street like dogs. No offense to Ziggy right here. Shoot us down in the street like dogs and just get away with it. Get like a paid vacation and then come back and do it again. They already think that. But that's the whole plan for the black people that he cannot deport. Just keep them under control because we're not going to create any jobs that they can do because we're eliminating DEI and the E means inclusion. So we're going to eliminate that. Um, country um, can't really do anything with them except contain them. So that's, I guess, the thinking. You dig me? But it like every other thing that these people try to do to black Americans, that's not going to work either. That's not going to work either. Down in Cincinnati, it'll be happening all over the country if Donald Trump and his stormtroopers come into black communities and start with their over policing and harassing people and, you know, making themselves seem like they in control of everything that we do. That's the kind of stuff that's going to start happening. Because right now I feel like they're trying to drag us back out into the streets so they can get themselves a reason, you know, to bring a militarized police force into our community. They're trying to drag us back out in the street. But we ain't rolling like that this time around. We got a different plan. We got a different plan. And it don't involve big showy riots and things of that nature. Now, don't get it twisted. Me personally, shit, I think social unrest, like you saw in 2020 and like you saw in the 70s and in the 60s, I think that works because that's the only thing this country understands. Otherwise, why would it have $1 trillion military budget? If it didn't understand that upheaval like what you saw in 2020 and what you saw in in 1990 and what you saw in the 70s, if they didn't believe that shit worked, why would you have such a big ass military if you didn't believe that type of when you're trying to get your point across? How we rolling this time? I'm not gonna get on here and say how we rolling because I can only speak for myself. But the general consensus among us is to not go out in the streets and make ourselves into easy targets. But going forward, stop calling the police every time you have an issue in your neighborhood. Create some sort of professional crisis management team of your own that can handle these things rather than calling in Trump and his Gestapo. Because, like I said, they're not there to make anybody safe. Nobody asked them to come into our communities with that bullshit. That's just like so many other lies that Donald Trump tell. Some bullshit. And the handful of black people that actually voted for Donald Trump and believe that Donald Trump really cares about the safety of black people, you've been sold a bill of goods. And you've been lied to and you took it hook, line, and sinker. Because Donald Trump don't give a fuck about nobody black. I'm going to say it again. When you see Donald Trump bullying Hispanic people and brown people, best believe he really don't have no love for no black person. When you see him sending brown people away to prisons in foreign countries that they never gonna get out of, even though they didn't really do anything, best believe he got a plan for black people. This fool wants to rebuild and open up Alcatraz prison out off the coast of San Francisco. Who do you think he gonna fill that shit up with? Or he's gonna try to fill it up with? And miss me with the bullshit about he might not be able to do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. They got the architects already drawing the plans up if they haven't done it already. Professional crisis management teams of our own to handle our problems in our neighborhoods. Refrain from calling the cops. Know your fucking rights. And if you got to do something, do it quietly and make sure it's effective. We we just as vested in this place as anybody else. We are just as vested in this country as anybody else. Be occupied like some foreign country that the United States just conquered. You feel me? So that's it for now, y'all. Just beware of that, because it's coming. That's the next step. What is he going to do with the black people he can't deport? He going to try to contain and control us through a militarized police force. Anyway, thanks for coming by and checking with me and listening to me talk my shit. Hit the subscribe button on your way out, and I'll catch you on the next one. TC, and I'm out. Peace.